You're gonna hate me for that. You know me too fucking sad. Since I won't leave this place as friends. Are you caught in-
And I am back, and this time I'm with the Galaxy Note 2, the most renowned phone at the moment. And after a massive scuffle with DHL and all that, I have still not got my phone. It's declared lost/stolen, so I went out and got another one. Still haven't got my money back, but hey, let's move on to the review. So this is going to be a very brief hands-on look, first impression video. So the first thing I did notice when I unboxed it was indeed the shape. Now it was midway between the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note. Now the Galaxy S3 was retardedly round, so I was glad that this phone was not as badly round as the first iteration of Samsung's new phones. Now once you peel off the screen protector, you will notice that the glass goes all the way to the bezel without being raised. So in the original Galaxy Note, the screen was raised just at the end of the phone, but now it's smooth glass the whole way. So I like that better because it's good for apps such as Relaunch. You can reach into the inside of the screen much easier. So anyway, yesterday I went along and set up everything, installed all the good stuff, and I guess you guys don't want to see that, it's pretty boring. So we'll move on to a comparison between the Galaxy Note and the Galaxy Note 2. So you'll be able to notice that they're roughly the same size, except the Note 2 is a bit slimmer and a bit taller. And you'll actually be able to notice that while browsing the web and everything, the screen actually feels a tiny little bit cramped because it's just kind of that 16:9 ratio versus the massive 16:10, even though it's 5.55 inches versus 5.3 inches from the original Note. Obviously the battery has been upgraded to 3100 milliamps and it lasts forever. The one thing I wasn't too keen on was when I first got the phone, the SIM was a micro SIM instead of a normal SIM tray, so that was kind of annoying, and I just had to get another SIM just when I bought the phone. But you know, no big deal, once I got the SIM in there I was all ready to go, but I'm not sure why Samsung did that. Moving on, the one thing you'll be able to notice is the volume button placement and also the lock screen button placement. It's further down, allowing more easier access for the user, and also the phone is a little bit thinner now. It's not noticeable by looking at it, but once you hold the phone you'll be able to notice that the back of the phone is actually flat versus the round curvedness of the original Galaxy Note that you just could feel just by feeling it. Also the S Pen's been drastically improved. It actually encourages user use now because it's thicker and longer and just feels more natural. It was a good input to have LED notifications. That helped out a lot, and I actually wanted that in the original Note, but it's good that the Note 2 gets it. Obviously, without saying, browsing is kind of just liquid. Yeah, that's all you can describe it as, because you know, a quad-core processor with 2GB of RAM, just no worries with that. But speaking of 2GB of RAM, Android is hungry. It will eat your RAM because it loves RAM that much. Just with that many apps open, I think it was just 4 you saw there, 1GB of RAM down, and Android just loves it, just laps it up. So when you get a phone with 2GB of RAM, all the apps actually stay open once you go back to them. There's no more of that reloading that has to be done. And obviously in cold Fustion ways, I've gone and customized my phone and customized it to bits and destroyed it. And it looks great actually, so you guys will have to wait until the full review to see that one. But don't worry, you guys will see it soon. And as you know, AirView is quite the new feature that everyone's talking about. Probably seen all the reviewers go on it. And it's actually quite good. I think Samsung's doing a really good job at implementing all the different ways they can use this S Pen and extra functionalities to this phone. And just watch this, guys. Pop-up player is also a great little nifty feature here, so you can run a video while doing things. I'm sure you've seen that in my previous videos, but this is stock. And it's the only laggy thing in the interface though that I found, which is strange, but apart from that everything's buttery smooth. And if you hold the back button you get a little surprise. You can actually run 2 multiple apps at once. Now we saw this in the Galaxy Note 10.1, but I didn't think it was going to come to the original Note, but we are in luck because it's here and you can resize it like just like that. It's quite smart, fast and smooth, and it's just really great to see Samsung using the screen real estate in this kind of manner, just stepping out from the plate and just doing what they need to. So it's great to see, and obviously I'm going to be covering this a lot more in the future, but just a side point here, as you can see I'm struggling to find the sleep wake button, and that's going to happen to you once you switch phones, so that's just a heads up. It's just going to take a bit of time to get used to. But anyway, we're not done with AirView just yet. There's a little nifty trick it's got up its sleeve. You can actually scroll across different in-context menus by just hovering the S Pen above the screen, and I didn't actually know it did that, but that was a pretty cool little thing that I discovered by accident. But anyway, so that rounds out this very, very quick overview, and note, very quick overview, first hands-on impression, so not full video, so don't throw rocks at the screen just yet. But anyway, I'll be back with some new videos reviewing the full phone and also a full comparison between the original Note and the Note 2, and also a tutorial on the 3D UI. And if you want to actually see the new 3D UI, you can hop onto Facebook and see that there. So once again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe.